friends, this is Vicki with Grandma Vicki Crafts, and today I'm going to make a cute little Easter tree using these little Easter eggs that I got from the Dollar Tree and a cone that is approximately 12 inches high by 4.5 inches across, and some tinsel. I had this from my Christmas stash, so I'm just going to be using this. And then a piece of felt that I'm going to use just to cover the bottom. So we'll need some scissors and our glue gun and glue sticks. And I think that's probably it for the time being. So let's get started. So what I did to start was I traced the bottom of my cone onto my felt with a pencil, and then I just cut the circle out. So now I'm going to hot glue this onto the bottom, and then we're going to start by going around the bottom with a row of the tinsel right around the very bottom to give our little eggs something to stick onto for our first row. So I'm going to go all along the bottom with my hot glue. Just right around close to the bottom, and I'm going to stick this down using my finger protector so that we don't burn ourselves. Right along the bottom edge of our styrofoam cone. And I'm going to go all the way around until I meet up to where I started. So now I'm taking my eggs that are on a little string here, and I hot glued the first one down, and I'm just going to go all the way around the bottom until it meets, and then I'll glue that all around in spots to hold it on, and that'll be our first row for our Easter egg tree. So I have my first row of my eggs on my tree. So now I'm going to take some more tinsel, and I'm just going to start, and I'm going to glue that down all along the top of the eggs for my second row, all the way around. And then once again, I'm going to glue on my row of eggs onto the top of that. So I'll go now and I'll glue the second row of my tinsel down, and then I'll be back. So there we have the second row of the tinsel glued down. Then I also took my little spatula thing, and I just kind of pushed it down in all along into the hot glue as I as I hot glued that on. So now I'm going to go ahead. Now I've taken just a drop of glue and I've put it on the end of our little beads here, our little eggs, so I could cut the end off so they don't fall apart. Now, I'd like to keep my eggs going in the same direction if possible. So I'm going to start again and glue this and go all the way around. So there we have our second row of eggs around. And oh, this is going to be so cute. Is this not going to be cute? So now I'm going to carry on, and I'm going to go around again with another row of the tinsel, and I'm going to poke it down in as I go around with my little spatula, just to fill in where the gaps are in the eggs. So we'll continue. So now I have my next strip of the garland on, and I've got another row of eggs, and I'm going to start gluing those on. Going to cut off the string again here, and I have put my little dollop of hot glue there. And when you're putting your eggs on, you kind of want to put them sort of like in between the row that you've got beneath it. And then you're just going to glue this all the way around again. So we'll get started here with our glue and just hold that down on there. And then we'll just put some glue down in and catch the little eggs as we go along. And you don't have to pull tight. They just kind of sit down in there nice. And now we'll just go all the way around until we come to where we meet, and I'll snip that off again right there. So that's our third row of eggs on. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and start gluing down more of my tinsel all along, all the way around. And as I'm hot gluing, I'm just stuffing it down in to fill in around the eggs. So here we are with our 4 rows of eggs. So once again, I'm just going to go around with my tinsel garland, gluing it all the way around and then kind of stuffing it down in with my little spatula. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to continue then gluing on another little string of our Easter eggs. So here we have, I have 6 rows of the eggs on, and between each row I've got my little tinsel garland. So now I'm going to continue with a new strand of the eggs. Now with each strand, don't forget to just put a dollop of hot glue on the end before you cut off this to keep the little eggs intact. And then once again, we're just going to continue all the way around. And then again, when you get to the point where you're going to have to cut off, be sure to put a little dollop of glue on either side where you're going to cut as well to keep these eggs intact. So as we're getting closer now to the top of our cone, I'm using up some of the partial ones here that I've had to cut off. So I'm taking 2 separate little ones. I've got 4 around so far. So I'm going to take two more, making sure they're going in the same direction, the shape of the eggs. And now you might have to kind of put them in a different direction to fill it in properly there. Okay, so I've got those 4 glued on, and I'm going to go and I'm going to glue these 2 on, and I'll be back. So here we have it so far, and now I am right at the top with my last little bit of tinsel on the top. So now I still need to have, I think, 4 eggs. So the 4 remaining eggs that I have lying loose are pink. So I'm going to have to open a new strand because I don't want them all pink on the top. So what I had purchased was, I purchased 10 of these because I wasn't sure how many I was going to be needing, but I've used a total of 6 of these so far. And I would have had enough to go around if I hadn't had all pink. But because I didn't want that, I'm going to open my 7th garland of eggs to use the different colors to go around the top. Then for the top, I have got this little bunny headband. I'm going to take the bunny head off the headband And I'm going to put a little stick up in there, poke a hole in the top, and then I'm going to attach my little bunny head to the top of that. And that's going to be our little Easter egg tree. So I'll continue. So here it is. And is this not cute? This is absolutely adorable. So just to recap, I used a cone that was 12 inches tall, approximately, by 4.5 inches at the base. I used a white piece of felt to cover the bottom. I used leftover tinsel garland that I had in my stash from Christmas. And this was 18 feet by 2 ply. That's what this one was. And I used a total of 6 of the garlands, but I had to open the 7th just because I wanted the different colors around the top and not just what I had left over. Now these I got from the Dollar Tree. So you'll need 6 of those for a total, and you'll need your hot glue gun and glue sticks, and that's about it. And there you have the cutest Easter tree. I think it's cute. So if this is something you'd like to try, I really hope you will. And if you like it, please like, share with your friends, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and always remember to be kind. And thanks so much for watching. Bye now.